She was 15 and fearless when she was shot in the head by the Taliban in 2012. Malala Yousafzai, who is 20 years old now, has returned to Pakistan for the first time since that dastardly attack after nearly 6 years. A lot has happened since then. She went on to receive the Nobel Peace Prize and got accepted at the Oxford University. Tonight, let's listen to her emotional message to her countrymen and women, a heartbreaking homecoming of the world's youngest Nobel Prize winner, the girl who lived to tell her story.
मैं बहुत ज़्यादा खुश हूँ कि 5.5 साल के बाद मैंने फिर अपने वतन, अपनी मिट्टी पर कदम रखे। I still can't believe that this is actually happening. ये सच है। मैंने पिछले 5 सालों में हमेशा से यही ख्वाब देखा है कि मैं अपने मुल्क में कदम रख सकूँ। और हमेशा ही जब कभी जहाज़ में होती हूँ, कभी गाड़ी में होती हूँ, and I see the cities of London, New York, तो कहती थी कि बस इमेजिन करो कि ये पाकिस्तान है, इमेजिन करो कि तुम इस्लामाबाद में ड्राइव कर रही हो, इमेजिन करो कि ये कराची है। And it was never true. और जब आज देख रही हूँ तो बहुत खुश हूँ। मैं ज़्यादा रोती नहीं हूँ, बस आज पता नहीं क्योंकि मैं अभी 20 साल की हूँ, लेकिन ज़िंदगी में बहुत कुछ देखा। From growing up in Swat Valley, इतना खूबसूरत इलाका था, to then seeing extremism and terrorism in 2007 till 2009, and then seeing how many difficulties women and girls face in our society and how we can find against those challenges. और फिर अटैक होना, अपने मुल्क को छोड़ना, everything was just happening itself. Like you could not control anything. अगर मैं चाहती तो मैं कभी भी अपने मुल्क को नहीं छोड़ती, मगर यहाँ के डॉक्टरों ने मेरे लिए सर्जरी की और मेरी जान बचाई। फिर फर्दर ट्रीटमेंट के लिए I had to go out and I had to continue my education there. And हमेशा से यही ख्वाब था कि पाकिस्तान जाऊँ, वहाँ अमन से और बिना किसी खौफ से I can move on the streets, I can meet people, I can talk to people, and there is my old home again, जैसे पहले था वैसा ही हो. So it's actually happening and I'm grateful to all of you. और इंशाल्लाह पाकिस्तान का मुस्तकबिल जो है वो उसका फ्यूचर जनरेशन है, वो उसकी लोग हैं. It's the biggest resource that we have. तो हमें इन बच्चों की तालीम में इन्वेस्ट करना चाहिए, हमें इस पे काम करना चाहिए. मलाला फंड पहले से इस पे काम कर रहा है. We have invested more than $6 million in Pakistan in girls' education. We are continuing this work.
At the age of 11, Malala Yousafzai had begun writing a diary, chronicling her life under the Taliban rule in Pakistan's Swat Valley. She was a stubborn little girl who just wanted to go to school. A bullet changed her life forever. Terrorists ambushed her school bus and asked, "Who is Malala?" before shooting her point blank. She survived, and how? Our next story traces her journey from the nondescript town of Mingora in Pakistan to Oslo, where she became the youngest ever Nobel Peace Prize winner.
9th October 2012. A girl in Pakistan's Swat Valley was shot in the head by the Taliban. She was 15 and fearless. To the world, she was the girl who was shot for going to school. Malala Yousafzai soon became synonymous with resilience, power and hope. From a tender age, she was a fierce advocate of girls' education in Swat Valley, also known as Pakistan's Switzerland. At an age when teenagers defy their parents, she chose to rebel against the brutal Taliban. In 2012, terrorists shot Yousafzai and her classmates in their school bus. Two suffered non-lethal injuries, but bullets hit Malala in the head and neck, leaving her in a critical condition. She was flown from one hospital to the other before she finally stood on her feet in England's Queen Elizabeth Hospital. The Taliban said that they shot her because she was pro-West and promoting Western culture in Pashtun areas. Now, nearly 6 years on, she has returned to Pakistan for the first time since that attack. It was an emotional homecoming.
मैंने पिछले 5 सालों में हमेशा से यही ख्वाब देखा है कि मैं अपनी मुल्क में कदम रख सकूं, और हमेशा ही जब कभी जहाज़ में होती हूँ, कभी गाड़ी में होती हूँ, एंड आई सी द सिटीज़ ऑफ लंदन, न्यूयॉर्क, तो कहती थी कि बस इमेजिन करो कि पाकिस्तान है, इमेजिन करो कि तुम इस्लामाबाद में ड्राइव कर रही हो, इमेजिन करो कि ये कराची है. इट वॉज नेवर ट्रू. और जब आज देख रही हूँ तो बहुत खुश हूँ.
The news of her visit to Islamabad's Benazir Bhutto airport was wrapped in secrecy for obvious reasons. In 2014, she became the youngest recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize for her contribution to education. She was just 17. She shared the coveted prize with India's child rights activist Kailash Satyarthi and moved everyone with her hard-hitting speech.
Let this be the last time that a girl or a boy spends their childhood in a factory. Let this be the last time that a girl is forced into early child marriage. Let this be the last time that a child loses life in war. Let this be the last time that we see a child out of school. Let this end with us. Let's begin this ending together, today, right here, right now. Let's begin this ending now. Thank you so much.
She has featured in top magazines, Oscar documentary. She's also a United Nations Messenger of Peace. And currently, she's studying politics, philosophy and economics at the prestigious Oxford University. Her resolve rattled the Taliban. Terrorists with guns were scared of a 15-year-old girl. They were powerful, but she was persistent. She defeated fear. Bureau Report, WION.
The West loves her, but some in Pakistan love to hate Malala Yousafzai. For many, she's a champion, a hero, the face of a fearless Pakistan. For others, she's a hypocrite. Her detractors even call her father an Israeli and a CIA agent. So in all, there are 3 kinds of opinion about Malala Yousafzai in Pakistan. The first category believes that she's a victim and a hero at the same time. The second group believes that the Taliban attack never took place. It was staged. And the third section alleges that Malala Yousafzai is working as a pawn, a spy for the West. The hatred for this girl is so entrenched in the system that some Pakistanis, especially religious clerics and conservative journalists, accused her of defaming the country and Islam in her autobiography, I Am Malala. It was published in 2013. The book was banned in thousands of private schools in Pakistan. Many bookshops refused to stock them after receiving threats from the Taliban. The vitriol against Malala Yousafzai is based on several insinuations. Many question the special treatment meted out to her. They say that other children in the country have suffered a worse fate. What is so special about Malala? Her supporters, though, argue that Malala is a victim of a smear campaign because she challenged conservatism and wrongs of the Orthodox society. The fact is that the West loves her, and that makes her an easy object of hatred back home. The country is brimming with anti-West sentiment. Malala Yousafzai is arguably Pakistan's most famous daughter, unfortunately also among its most hated.